So let's look at the administration report that comes out of SnapShot version 5. So on the interface itself, we have the ability to pull out system settings, user settings, recurring system jobs, and duplicate detection settings. So let's just kind of look at this in order. So we're in the output folder, there is an administration folder, and there's two files here. So the first is just pretty much all the administration type stuff, with the exception of duplicate detection. So what I tried to do here is to create a tab that matched the tab on the system setting dialog. So if you find a setting there, it should be here. If not, then I'll just have to add it as they update the system. So auto numbering, general tab and the system settings, calendar formats, etc. So here's general, calendar, system formats, auditing, email, marketing, customization, Outlook, reporting, goals, sales, service, synchronization, internal. And what's funny about this is if it's not on one of the other tabs that you get from here, I put it on the internal because either I didn't explicitly pull it out and put it on one of the other tabs, or it's an internal setting that you can't see. I still put them in here. I just, because some of them are actually kind of useful to know, but some of them are not. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Features, these are features that you could turn on or off generally on the preview pane or preview tab. Mobile settings, fiscal year settings, privacy, SharePoint, security, other. So other is kind of like the internal. So some of them, these just didn't fit anywhere else. And then here are the user settings. So for every user you will have a series of settings here. And this is pretty much everything that is in the personal options. So there's a lot of data in here, but these are all personal options. And so this is a way for you to see how people have things set up. And then if you need to modify it, you can. Recurring system jobs. So these are jobs that either you set to recur or are by default, like calculate rollup fields. That's internal, whereas delete plugin trace log records. That's something I did. Okay, so that's just a kind of thing there. So pretty much this is all the settings for either the system or the users or recurring jobs. And then what I did for duplicate detection is I just tried to decode it and put it in a way that made kind of sense, where it looks pretty much like you see in the user interface. So so here are the general settings for duplicate detection period. And then these are the actual duplicate detection rules. So accounts with the same account name is looking at the name of the account and exact match. Do not ignore blanks. You look for contacts with same email. That may be better. So here is one. It's not published, but it would have looked at email addresses 1, 2, and 3 for an exact match. Here's one that is published that only looks at address 1, email address 1. So again, just a way for you to actually pull these out into a central place where you can review them to make sure that they're actually being used or not, or how they're configured so that you don't have conflicts. Okay, and that's pretty much it on the administration there. So it's just 2 reports and just one worksheet with a lot of tabs on it.